Hey everybody. Surprise stream. These are fun, right? Surprise stream because I realized today I logged on, I'll show you. And it's going to actually be slightly off because I did this video. So this is going to throw off exactly what I was saying, but that's okay. I logged on today and I said, all right, what's going on? How's things? Checking the channel for general details, analytics, that all that fun jazz. And I logged on. And when I logged on today, I realized something. So let's see what I realized. So here's what I realized. I realized that hey, something is up. The Tabletop Express has 250 videos. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is huge. This is huge. And it's not huge because we have 20 million views or anything like that. Let me get into why this is huge. 250 videos. I've been doing digital things for a long time, podcasts, etc. But the Tabletop Express doing 250 videos means we have been creating board game content for, a few years now. And I think we've started to find our way really in a big way in the last year. But the fact is, we've been talking about board games and building a community for, 2, 3 years, and 250 videos. This doesn't happen without that community. So this is something I just wanted to come on briefly and celebrate because I'm just so incredibly happy about this. Um, I was going through and I was looking at the history of this stuff. So as I think about it, right? And let's look at this. As I think about this, we have done so much different type of content over the years. I'm going back and I'm thinking about things like Tabletop Talk, where I had these roundtable discussions early on, conversations about colorblind accessibility, about volunteering at cons. We had the origin of Call Aboard, really, that came with first with things like On the Table that turned into a full-fledged live stream show. So as we're celebrating 250 videos, and you know what? Let's I'm gonna up the ante here and say celebrating 250 videos on the Express. Let's make a banner for this because I want it to be really clear. Um, there we go. Here we go. See, we're celebrating. So as I'm talking about this, I'm thinking about the evolution, having guests on, collaborating with people. I have such fond memories have come from this. And I think about the relationships and I want to focus on a few of them actually in this given moment, because as you look at our channel, we have our Discord content creators who have YouTube accounts. Now, not everyone's on here because not everyone has YouTube, but Rolling with Two, who's been such a wonderful tag team to work with, produces great videos, really offers some unique perspectives. We got Danielle with her channel, which, oh my goodness, it's amazing to see what's happened with Danielle. And then, of course, Mr. Rao, who, I consider a dear friend at this point. Clearly one of the best people I've ever met from Canada. I've not met that many people from Canada, but Mr. Rao, you are one of the best. But again, I'm going back and I'm looking at the evolution and I'm just saying, I'm excited. I'm proud. And why board games? Why was it this? Because here's the story. Because I'm going to go back to my full screen for a bit. If you've heard our jingle, which you've heard, this is the jingle. That jingle, it opens up every show. But this is what the actual origin of it was. And this is the origin of the channel that 250 videos later, I'm sitting here going, holy crap, we've been around, we've been doing things, we're evolving, we're learning together, and we're growing and learning with the community. That song started because I wanted to do a podcast called Why I Tabletop. Now, that was the origin, right? That was the start. And along the way, many things changed. But I wanted to kind of call that out because that's the beginning. The music, by the way, that you heard was designed by someone who online used the username for his work, Benjo Beats. He's designed other songs for me for other work that I've done because I had a podcast in particular where he did the music, and it just was such a hit. I remember actually when I described that music, I said, I want the sound of dice rolling and then a really catchy beat. That's about all I told him, and that's what I got. So that was pretty fun. But yeah, I really want to just kind of speak a little bit to from a celebratory nature, also the future. We are diving deep into Call Board. We want to continue to grow our community. We know we have a really unique community that really cares about each other, that supports each other. We get to see you all, I should say, every PAX Unplugged, at least. We have really supportive patrons who I'm excited because this is the time of year where we get to give them the board games off the shelf, especially those who have supported. And actually, those who have supported us this year, regardless of what level you are on, you're getting a game this year, even if it's not in the package, because that's just something that we're doing. And we're incredibly excited to kind of do that and hopefully continue to grow that. But I would say it's a community first channel. And I see a bright future here for us. I really believe we have a lot of great content to come, but our community is at the forefront with Call Board. We've got a lot more designers to talk to. We want to dive back, I think, a little bit more into Creators Corner and get more of those perspectives for you. The other thing we want to do is continue to work with other creators. So the Mr. Rouse, the Danielles, the Rolling with Two. Oh my goodness, there's so many. If you're not in our Discord, be in our Discord, and you're going to meet a lot of these people. But again, 250 videos, it's not a small accomplishment. A lot of people abandon their channels long before they get to 250. So I had to get on today when I realized it, and I had to celebrate that. It is a meaningful number, and I'm looking forward to seeing the number 500 on our channel at some point in the future. I mean, we try a video a week, right? Now there's going to be doing a lot more. You're going to see a lot more with shorts and other things, especially now that shorts allows 3-minute videos, which it did not do in the past, which gives us a little bit more flexibility. But 500 is definitely a number I look forward to getting to. And I want, though, in those moments, in these little micro moments, to take the time to celebrate. And it is a celebration of all of you who have watched the channel. If you're new to the channel and you've never seen us and this is your first video, come back, take a look at what we've done, and check out our Discord community. I'll put a link in here after the fact. But man, I'm so proud. I want to thank everybody. And I just want to say to all of you, I really appreciate it. I appreciate what you've done. I appreciate the way that you have welcomed me and others into the board game community. And I want to take a moment to also say thank you for board games, right? Because the ability to build community, I think board games helps with that. And not just in the board game community. You talk about the moments we have with our families at maybe dinner or Thanksgiving. And yeah. Table Talk Review in here saying 250 is solid. Big videos since 2011, various forms, and only have 125. But look, you've been doing it. You're still here, right? And it's hard. I think that's the thing about making videos is it is hard work to do. And I know it's hard sometimes to stand out for people. And that's why I always go back to that community factor. And we're gonna keep chugging out and doing videos, but we want to do the right videos. So Call Aboard is gonna still be our hub. We still want to do our live call-in show because the live call-in show is the heart of the channel. Creators Corner. We got a great one coming up, by the way. We have a really good one coming up because we got the Z in, let's just say, Zev coming on to the channel next week, which is really cool. And I can't wait to see that conversation. I will not be on that call. Anthony and Ryan will be handling that interview. So that'll be a great conversation. Encourage people to check that out next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. But I also want to say this. The other piece is feedback because one thing I don't share all the time is growth numbers. And I can tell you growth in leaps and bounds because I myself had done YouTube, but not to the level of what we've done in the past year. And so now that I know that I'm doing a lot more of the right things and the discoverability is there and we've enhanced so many things I could do it, I'm so excited for the future and what that brings. Hopefully getting out to more cons and building that opportunity. PAX Unplugged is our home base. I talk about it all the time. PAX Unplugged, that's home. We'll be at PAX Unplugged every year. PAX Unplugged gives us about, I think it's fair to say, 3 months worth of focus, because we will January through March work on that. And then come April, May, be focused on our top 20 lists. So that's kind of our first 5 months is already written in stone in a lot of ways. Oh, that's fantastic. Be there. You'll be there with CGE. Yeah, we will be certainly at CGE. We are always stopping by CGE, and they create some great games. We've reviewed a few of them this past year. So hope to see you there. We'll make it a thing to make sure we do that. But yeah, really, I don't want to go on too long here. I really just wanted to pop on more than anything to say thank you. And 250 videos in, I can't say I would be doing this at 250 videos in without Ryan and Anthony, who are not here because I did this spur of the moment. But I wouldn't be here without all the people in our Discord. We've got 150 people in our Discord, and there's so much fun on a given day, whether I'm playing games on Board Game Arena with you, or whether we're talking about the newest game or our favorite music or movies that came out. Could be a conversation about Agatha all along, for all I know, and we get to know each other. So deep, meaningful kind of conversations are happening there that we don't just get in the comments section of a YouTube video or when we use Twitter, X. So it's been huge. I will encourage people to join the Discord for sure. If you are not subscribed to our channel and you're finding this video and saying, hey, you've done 250 videos and I've never watched one of them, well, let's change that. Subscribe, check us out. And if you have questions, would love to hear it. I don't claim perfection. We've learned a lot along the way, and we've evolved, and we're going to continue to evolve. So consider this my thank you as much as it is a celebration. I thank those who are already subscribed, of course, but if you're not subscribed, would love to see you there. Join the Discord if you haven't. And here is to 250 more videos, because we're not done. We're far from done, and can't wait to see what comes up. I'm going to close out with that music I talked about earlier, by the way, which again, as I noted, started as I wanted to do a podcast with just interviews. And that's how the channel started. I was just interviewing people. I don't know if we would be here today if I didn't start working with Ryan and Anthony. And so my gratitude to them. But this is about other people more than the channel, is what you're probably realizing as I'm talking. There's just so much gratitude. So with that note, I hope everyone has a great day. Again, next week, really great video. Creators Corner. Zev is going to be on. We're going to be play the Z games. You know the Z in Zev. That's for sure. So cannot wait to see what Zev has to say. And we'll see you all very, very soon. Thanks for coming aboard the Tabletop Express with me today.